we've been here for 5 years, and when this team is smiling and doing what they do on the court, it brings it to another level. How much fun are you having this year, and especially beating ranked teams week after week, game after game?
I think I would say this is the most fun I've been having since been here at Memphis, and that's just all to my teammates. Really, the entire energy of the environment that I'm around. I had to make some very tough decisions throughout this summer while I was in the portal to really just figure some stuff out, see where I want to be. And at the end of the day, I just wanted to be surrounded by a great group of people. And that's all I can ask for, and God's blessed me with that. So, it's been totally fun. Most fun it's been.
Because of who?
David Jones. Let me see what you do.
All right,
today.
guys. It's January is right around the corner, and it's already your fourth win against a top 25 opponent. Coach Harder said that this is the sign that Memphis is going to be something special later on in the year. Tell me, what's the mindset right now? Like, is it a good mindset? Is it what kind of mindset are you guys looking towards now that you know that you're one of the true underdogs that people are looking at now?
I think it's the same mindset we've been having. Like I was just telling somebody, we have 13 new players. So it's not really really understood, the pressure that Memphis has and, everything that we had to overcome. But it has been understood with this group of guys the last couple of weeks, and them seeing through our what we've been accomplishing, and they still see how the world treats us. So, from the rankings, from everything we accomplish, and they still see certain comments and certain things that these people out here are ranking and saying about us. And it's pretty much understood, So our whole motive is just keep it going. We don't settle for anything, and I'm appreciative of that. That's just the dog and my teammates.
I have two questions for David Jones. What's it been like to play in the arena with two top 25 programs in front of this fan base and this score mentality? Like, you have a Mamba mentality where nobody can control you. Where does that come from?
First of all, I want to shout out the fans because they show up both of the games. And I just think it's just the work that I have put in. And this been my mentality since I started playing basketball. Score mentality. And I don't think no one's going to take it from me. And my teammates just give me the confidence to keep doing it every game. And, Penny as well.
David, I'm curious, that second half especially for you guys as a team, when you kind of overwhelm a good team like you did, what was that like, seeing, like they had to abandon their pack line defense at one point? You all were scoring so much. What was that feeling like on the court tonight when you're blowing out another good team like you did?
It felt great. I think it was the ball movement in the second half. We watch film every half. So we seen that they was trying to pack the line, and Penny just said that we just got to move the ball side to side 2-3 times, and then we're going to be able to get easy buckets. And I think we executed really good, and that's why we did what we did.
This one's for both of you guys. This was the first top 25 matchup that FedEx Forum has hosted since the 2014 season. What did it mean to you guys to not only be a part of that group to make that happen, but then win it as emphatically as you did?
Go ahead, we thought.
One more time. I get it.
No, this was the first top 25 matchup, the first game between two top 25 teams that this arena has hosted since the 2014 season. I just wanted to know what it meant to you guys to, be a part of the group to make that happen, and then, just win it in the blowout fashion you guys did.
Yeah, it's definitely spectacular. Like David said, man, we're just selfless. It's for the fans. It's for the city. Everything we do is just motivated by the city. So, we feel accomplished, No, I don't think that anybody in the program, especially my teammates and coaches, is worried about that game. We're on to the next. But, it's definitely an accomplishment. Maybe some we'll look on in our future careers. But, we just got to keep going. It's so early in the season, and we have a lot to still prove, obviously.
Hey, Malcolm, defensively, this is probably you guys are just getting better and better at each game. Talk about how well that Caleb Mills contributed to the defense with the passing lanes and the things that he did, and a lot of things that didn't show up,
Yeah.
to help you guys on the back line to be less, work.
Yeah, see, Mills, man, he understands it. He gets it. There's one of the dudes that I say understand the assignment every time. Just like Coach said in our huddle in the locker room, man, Caleb is always talking to us every time out. He's talking to the whole group, all eyes on Caleb. He's telling us stuff, breaking stuff down. And, all we can do is respect him for that. So he's already took that role, took that challenge, and he understands the assignment at all times. So, we're just grateful for Caleb because he understands he's not searching for things to show up on the paper. He's making sure that we get a win, and that's all we can ask for.
David and Malcolm, obviously Naquan he's in Memphis now. Can kind of talk about it. What's it like to bring him along in this environment and have him on the bench with you guys? As you got two big wins like that, and he was right there with you.
Naquan.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Naquan. We're blessed to have him, man. A mid-season transfer like that, I don't think that's happened since I've been here. I think the latest transfer or commit that we had was like Imani and Jalen, and they came pretty late. But to have somebody that valuable to us added addition this late in the season, we just showing him, how everything's supposed to be. Just been here, just soaking it in. We're not trying to rush anybody into anything, so we need. For great things to happen, you can't rush the process. So I understand that, and I think we have people that understand that around here, and we just have to make sure, he's prepared and in the right mindset. We don't want anybody out there, nervous. It's gonna be feelings and butterflies and all types of stuff because this place is definitely different from any other place people have been there, and it don't matter where you've been. This place is definitely a different feeling. So, it comes with nerves and all that, but we just going to make sure we hear his teammates to make sure we guide him and let him know he's going to be great.
Malcolm, what do you think it is that maybe is surprising some of these teams that doesn't show up on a film scout about you guys? Is it the length? Is it the defensive tenacity? Something else? What do you think?
They don't show up on scout. Some games – I feel like that answer can differ, but it's just about us. I try to make sure that the days that we prepare for other teams, I always try to make sure our focus is more on us instead of what the other team is going to do, because realistically we don't know what they're going to do against us, and the other team don't know what we're going to do. But one thing that we try to live on is our effort and energy, and that's something Coach Stansberry says a lot, but we understand that they're not going to match us on paper with talent. So if we get that through our heads, now it's about heart and effort, and that's something that it can't equate on the paper. So it's gonna always be a dogfight with us.
Along those lines, I'm curious, your play, it seems like you're all over the court more so than you have been in previous years. Is that health? Is that a different mindset? Probably, I'm guessing, a combination of both.
Yeah.
But
It's
how would
just
you describe
everything, man. I'm just totally dedicated. I'm honored to be on the court with dudes like David. It's just a blessing, man. It's surreal, but I just got to show people like the doubters that we're gonna handle business regardless of what people say. So.
And then you said this place, when you're talking about Naquan, this place is a different feeling.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Just Memphis, the whole city of Memphis, the Forum, this environment, basketball environment, our aura around the city is different from anywhere else in this country. So, the fans, we love basketball. Y'all love the team, the city's team, and we have to make sure we get that through everybody's head that this is the city's team. So that's very much understood, and that's what I was saying.
for both of you guys. I asked this to Penny earlier. You guys obviously started the game on the 13-1 run, and then Virginia ended up outscoring you guys for the remainder of the first half. How were you guys able to respond in such an emphatic way that you did in the second half there to to win as much as you did?
Go ahead, Marco.
You said how we were able to respond in the second half?
Yeah.
We just came together at halftime, seen a couple of mistakes that we needed to adjust on, and we just went from there. Really, the 13-1 run was us making sure we made a statement early because that's what we need to do at all times. So, but we understand things happen. Subs, people get tired, people are feeling the game. So, as a player that has came off the bench and started, I understand that sometimes everybody needs a feel of the game. So with us having starter players coming off the bench, it took a little time to adjust. So we was adjusting, but that second half, it was no excuses, and that's what we did.
Malcolm, there's people saying on Twitter or other social media that this might be the best Memphis team since the 07-08 team that had Derrick Rose and went to the title game. Man, you're from here. What was your favorite Memphis team growing up, and what does it mean for you to be a part of a team that could restore this program to, the heights it's seen before?
Well, my favorite Memphis team, honestly, would probably be growing up watching.
Oh, okay.
I was watching. Growing up watching, I was locked in, but I was like 7 years old in 2008. So I was not locked in on Derrick Rose. I just wasn't. I wish I was a basketball head like that where I just know all the players on the court and stuff, but I was probably getting in trouble at school somewhere. So, but I would definitely say one of the teams with KJ and Dedrick Lawson, hands down, because those are my big bros. That's when I started to feel the energy. Me and Chandler were here since middle school and high school, just coming in here feeling the energy. It's like we grew up here way before we were even talking about picking colleges. So, those would definitely be one of my favorite teams that I was watching. I think Josh Pastner was here for a little minute, and Tubby got to run through both of those and just, be around the team like we were little brothers to the superstars on the team. But, my favorite team is the one I'm on right now. So that's simple, plain and simple right there.
And second part of that question, for you to be potentially part of the process that gets this program back to the historic heights it's seen, man, like what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's everything, man. This is all I could really think about, especially through lower times throughout my career, injuries and all that. Everybody just wants to always make an impact, and I understand that about people. I understand that about life. So, for me to actually start to be able to make impacts and it's being visually seen by others, it's just a blessing. I'm really, really blessed.